Hey guys, welcome back to Chile and Tacoma, and on this week's video, we are in Deception Pass State Park here in Washington, and it is frigid. This week's video is going to be about our new propane fire pit that we just picked off of Amazon right before we got on the trip, and $130, you can't go wrong. So stay tuned to the end of this video, and we're going to give you a full review over the Outland Living 14-inch fire cube and whether if we like it or whether we dislike it.
Welcome to Chile and Tacoma. If you're new here, I'm Kim, and this is Evan, and we are first-time RVers living in a big city. Have you ever considered getting into the RV lifestyle and don't know where to start? Well, you came to the right place, because for the past year, we've proven that you don't need several years of experience or even the space to get started RVing. We post content every Sunday to share stories, advice, and tips to help you get on the road and have a few laughs along the way. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment so we can make Chile and Tacoma the best first-time RVer community on YouTube.
So we have found that we are not using our solo stove bonfire as frequently as we might have wanted when we first bought it. Of course, they're very expensive, or they were a couple years ago. It's a very premium product, but it was a product that we just weren't using because it was either messy or it was too heavy. And it also was about this large. It took up a lot of real estate in our 20-foot Airstream Basecamp. And we also found that it was just getting way too smoky. We could never get the flame right. And Kim and I are not that great at building fires. We may like to think that we're really good at fires, but we're ultimately not. And it just turns into a frustrating process because it's cold, it's rainy, and you just want to have some quick heat. What we've been finding is that there's been a lot of fire bans, whether we're in California or Washington or even Texas. A lot of the state parks and national parks, you can't have open flame. So we kind of did some homework, and for the past year or so, I've really wanted to upgrade to a propane fire pit. And I guess it's not even an upgrade because this was only $130 and it's working better than the solo stove. So we ultimately wanted to get a propane fire pit so that it could hook up to our Airstream Basecamp and take from the propane from the Basecamp to supply the fire pit. So again, I was wanting something easier, more efficient to use than the solo stove. So we went with this random one I found on Amazon. It's called the Outland Living Fire Cube. It's very, very portable. It's also really lightweight. There's hardly no mess, and it comes with this really easy to use carrying strap. And so far, I mean, this has been night 3 since we've used it, and it's actually been a really great product. And for $130, I don't know how you could ever go wrong. And so yeah, we're gonna show you how we use it and our full review. All right, and if you're new here, I'm Evan, Kim's behind the camera. We are first-time RVers, and normally our videos are in the daylight and they're a little more structured and they're somewhat a little more edited so that you have a better feel. But this is real-time camping, and this is what it looks like behind the scenes. So come along as we do Chile and Tacoma After Dark. We're gonna give you our little review video of the propane fire pit we just bought before we came here. We didn't want to lug around the solo stove. If you have a solo stove, you probably know. We only have a 20-foot trailer, so we just don't have the room for the solo stove bonfire. We also really suck at starting fires. So I've been researching propane fire pits for about, I don't know, a year or so. I've not really found any good recommendations. So I just went on Amazon, got the one with the most reviews, and now we're here. So another reason why we wanted a propane fire pit is because we have a external propane port on our base camp. So it has a little quick connect, and you can just connect your hose to your fire pit, and then you can supply the propane from here. We have 2 propane bottles in here that are usually always full. We never run through them. So we thought, yes, we have plenty of propane to spare, so let's connect it to a propane fire pit. So again, we have an external port here. You just do a simple connection from here to the base camp, you turn it on, and it's gonna supply propane from the base camp all the way over to our fire pit. Okay, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna wanna connect your quick connect to your fire pit. This fire pit did come with a hose, but we had to do a little bit of adaptations to get a quick connect on it. So I simply bought a separate hose with the adapter with the quick connect on it, and then reconnected it to the fire pit. Once you have your propane line connected to the Airstream to the fire pit, this one came really simple. You just undo these latches that also act as a carrying handle, and there's 4 corners. So you're just gonna pop those off. Again, this brand is Outland Living. I've never heard of it before. We don't own any of their products. We're not sponsored by Outland Living. It was literally just the cheapest, most reviewed, best product on Amazon regarding a propane fire pit. So it comes with this little metal cover. As you can see, it's already wet. We're in Washington, so it is almost impossible to keep things dry. But we just removed the top, removed the cover straps, and it also comes with these like lava rocks. I don't know actually the technical terms for that because I'm not a fire pit expert here. So I don't know, but they come with these lava rocks. They don't catch on fire, but it came with enough and it came with the package. Okay, so to light the fire pit, you need a stem lighter so that you can light it. You're gonna wanna turn it on. They say when you're first lighting it that you're gonna wanna turn it to max to bleed the propane through the line so that you get the air out. So we're gonna do that for you. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna turn it on. That's medium, that's high, and then you're gonna light it. Voila, and that didn't burn my face off at all. So there you go, folks, it's lit. So this is the high setting. As you can see, the flame is just about right below my knees. I'm 6'2". I think this is a really comfortable heat setting. So this is high. Let me show you what it looks like on low. So again, this is high. Let's go to say medium, that's medium. And then this is gonna be low, folks. So that's low. And what Kim and I did last night, we set out here for an hour, actually set out here for 2 hours. We did a test with the fire pit being on for 1 hour at max and then another hour at like low to see how much propane it was sucking because we have a propane sensor so we can see how much it's actually using. Because that was another thing that we wanted to look at is like, is this really going to be efficient? So again, guys, this was a really, I think, grand slam off Amazon. We just got this like Thursday and we've been camping since Friday night. We've used it every night and it's withheld here in Washington. It's rained every night. Luckily, our mood shade is providing extra dry comfort underneath the Airstream. So we've linked the product in the description down below. Make sure you check it out. I would say go out and buy this if you're questioning whether you want to upgrade from your solo stove or not. $130, you can't go wrong. They have, this is the Fire Cube version, and they also have like your circular, you know, regular pit, but I don't know, this was just, it was the cheapest and it was the fastest on Prime that we could get. So again, if you're in the market for a fire pit that's powered from propane because you're tired of lugging around your smoker or firewood or your solo stove or whatnot, this is a really clean option. And I think this has probably been the best product we bought for the Basecamp in a while. So again, not sponsored, we're just sharing this with you guys, and stay tuned for more videos about our travels. And if you haven't checked out our other videos, please make sure you go back and subscribe to our channel. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I really do like this product, and Kim and I are just gonna sit behind the fire and get all toasted up, and then we're gonna head out. So see you guys on our next video. Bye.
Set, sounds of fade, and action.
Hey guys, welcome back to Chile in Tacoma. I'm Evan, and on this week's video, we are here in Washington State at Deception Park. Deception Park?
Deception Pass.
And we are here at Deception Park State Pass.
Deception Pass State Park.
And we are here at Deception Park State Pass.
Deception Pass.
Okay.